Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Hullet.
And he opts to go forward.
Conte.
Now it's Schneider.
Can he finish?
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Schneider. Seedorf.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Nedved.
To Schneider.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Neymar receives it in a good position here.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And this is Schneider.
Chance, surely!
It's bounced back off the post. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
And we have our very first corner.
Mateus can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
That's a throw. Crossed into the box. Well read.
And the danger is averted.
Up Ji-sung
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's on it, can he get away?
Big chance! One-on-one!
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
And they can counter here.
Dani Olmo. Saliba.
Arsenal genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link.
There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Dani Olmo.
Duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Is number 7, Dani Olmo.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Schneider! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That has been slung wide. Zanetti calmly anticipates.
Schneider.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Marcelo
Is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
and it's Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It'll be a throw-in.
Rijkaard. Bullet tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Hausen spots it and intercepts. Silvestre. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And Mateus. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard touches it back. Conte. Seedorf. It's Schneider.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Park Ji-sung. And it's Neymar. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Anagata trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Anesi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aimed at the far side. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hausen. Annecy come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Conte. And he was quick to react. There's the crossfield ball. Dani Olmo. Mateus. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Shot could... It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dani Olmo. Passing nice and neat. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Racing over the bar.
Bullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Park Ji-sung, and it's Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Ferran Torres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Chooses to go cross-field. Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Anagata perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bullet. And Marcelo. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. Zanetti. Yamal. Now it's Seedorf. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on. Could be danger here. Oh, and the shot! And he's stuck it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number
Anagata cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nesta. This is a promising build-up. Park Ji-sung promptly onto that, and that is that. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Marcelo. And it's Nedved. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Silvestre. Anagata now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now Saliba. Neymar. That's destined for the flank. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. And it's Neymar.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Seedorf. And it's Conte. Marcelo. Here's Nedved.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Nice bit of trickery. And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Anagata can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.